Okay, I'm a huge fan of this problem. I think it's really cool. It highlights two super important concepts that are related not just to this problem, but you're going to see them on free response problems, especially if you have a position, velocity, acceleration problem. So let's get into it. A particle moves along the x-axis, so its velocity at any time. So they give us velocity is given by this velocity function here. At time t equals 0, the particle is at position 1. So we have a starting point, an initial value. What is the total distance traveled by the particle from 0 to 4? So the reason why I like this problem so much is it's really testing how well you understand what these problems are asking. Let me say that again. It's really testing what comprehension you have on the problems. Okay, turns out that the question is asking the total distance that you traveled from 0 to 4, so it doesn't actually care about where you started. Okay, it only cares about the distance you travel, not where you started out. So this information, this starting point, doesn't actually give us anything to the problem. And total distance is going to be an absolute value. So what we're going to do is we're going to integrate. We're integrating velocity to find distance, but we're going to have to use the absolute value function. So 0 to 4, v of t dt would be our answer. On a calculator, we would write it as integral, and then we'd have to go to the second button, the math button, and find the absolute value, which would be ABS. That would bring up a parentheses. We have 5x e to the negative x, close out that parentheses, minus 1, comma, excuse me, not a comma. We would need to close out the absolute value parentheses, comma x, comma 0, comma 4. And when we do that, we get 1.821, which is this. Obviously, I think you could probably guess this. If you forgot the absolute value, one of these other answer choices would be that number. So that's important, and I bet that if you had added 1, also would have been there. Matter of fact, look at that answer choice. E is just the correct answer plus 1. So I love this problem. I think it's really cool. It tests what you need to look for in these types of problems. All right, one more to go. I'll see you guys for 92.